Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. I think this is the season finale of Expanse. Season 3 will bounce back for season 4.
Yes.
Episode number 13, right?
And you guys have done such a good job as far as commenting and guiding us through these entire first 3 seasons.
The best.
You guys have been super supportive. We absolutely appreciate that. And thank you so much for the heads up that this initially was supposed to be the series finale. Yeah. So it's going to feel like a full-on, nothing else is coming back after this. So... and based on a lot of you guys' comments, they did this in the best possible way. So I'm, for one, am super excited to see how they initially thought to wrap it all up. Yeah. But before we get to that, I do want to feature a couple of comments. Thank you guys for your patience on episode 12. We didn't feature comments that episode because we want to give time for the other episodes to garner some comments too.
So is season 4 the final season?
No, I'm about to read this comment right here. Okay. Who's gonna allude to it right now?
If Amazon get it.
So, first comment is from episode 12 from one of our longtime supporters and patrons, Miss Christina Jones.
Christina Jones says, in the building.
This show has so much story to tell. I watched season 4 twice now and can't wait for you guys to jump in. Wow. It's the best of the series in my honest opinion. Wow. I like to refer to the first 3 seasons as a prologue to just how expansive... See what she did there?
Yeah.
The story goes. The fact that we got a season 5 already and an uptick in interest since the move to Amazon, my dreams may come true and we can at least finish the books in possibly 7 seasons. It will feel possibly rushed to book readers, but phenomenal to viewer only. I'm fine with the pace they are handling it. The way the show and book companion each other is amazing. My favorite sci-fi series ever.
Oh, that's what's up.
Great comment, Christina. Damn. We absolutely agree. Love the insight there too. Let's go on to the next comment. This is from episode 11. First comment being from Peter Ruane, who says, there's a hilarious part of the book where it just talks about how high Anna is on painkillers, and halfway to the Rossi, she's like, what the hell am I doing? LOL. And Bill Ross also added a comment to that, was like, haha, given Anna's inexperience in space, I never bought that just her anger alone was enough for her to get up the nerve to go after Clarissa without a little help. The amphetamine and painkiller cocktail really amplified her impulsiveness, that is, until it started to wear off in the middle of her trip. It's hilarious in the book. I love that insight because it did seem a little... it was definitely surprising that she's the one that saves Naomi in that scene. Yeah. And that she was so brazen to go in space, follow her out into space too, especially when she has no history of it. So I like the idea that in the book they contributed to her being on her painkillers.
That makes sense.
Next comment is also from episode 11 on YouTube, who's Rob, who says, just watched season 4, excited now to watch reactions. And also said, it's strange, but there's an almost unholy beauty in these horrific zero-G scenes of terror and catastrophe. So many bodies floating, drifting in space, almost counterintuitive in how such devastation can result in the best of humanity in such compelling scenes. Wow. I thought that was a really great comment.
Wow.
And then a couple comments we wanted to feature briefly from episode 12. Again on YouTube, first being Bill Ross, who says, don't poke the bear. I can't imagine any scenario where setting off a nuke next to the station was a good idea. When a small grenade resulted in the death of a third of the crews. Absolutely agree. I don't know who was like, this is a great idea. Let's do this. No, nothing bad can happen from here. Next comment is from Ming Lord, who says, it's been a wild ride, but here we are at the end of season 3. Woo. See you on the flip side in season 4, chaps.
That's what's up, Ming Lord. Appreciate the support.
Thanks for being with us along that adventure for 3 seasons.
Come back for season 4.
Yes.
Sure.
And final comment then is from Kirk Darling.
Kirk Darling been with us since day 1 too. Let's get it.
Who says, I still think Holden could have and should have made his story about Miller sound less weird. He could have made it sound more rational to say he was in communication with a protomolecule via a projection of Miller that it was creating. For instance, as Miller had actually told him. I completely agree. You sounded like a psycho.
Right.
You put no thought into why would anybody even think you have any relevance in the way that you're speaking. You sound like you've lost it. And in your space, where that's a symptom of being in space, is like hallucinations, that wasn't well thought out.
Yeah, well, all y'all tripping anyway. Look, he just got through seeing the whole history of everything. Okay, the man's brain doesn't even have room enough to explain to
create
you
a good
dumb
explanation.
humans what I just seen. Just take this little
But
bit and
I
be done
absolutely
with it.
agree. He should have thought about that. If you wanted them to carry the weight of your
Yes,
words,
he
your
should have
approach would
explained
have been
it
better.
better. Yeah.
Kurt continues to go on with, did you notice that was the same doctor, we'd seen on Tycho, the one Prax had first tried to talk to about the inners that were spaced? I did not notice that. My new phrase for dealing with some people, do you have a brain tumor?
What is that?
He's like, my new phrase for dealing with some people, do you have a brain tumor? Which is so hilarious to me because it reminds me of Grey's Anatomy. If you guys watch that, that's an ongoing joke there too.
Do you have a brain tumor?
When Ashford and Drummond were having their heart-to-heart, he indicated that he would like to see the Belters become a more conventionally moral nation.
Yeah.
I don't think it was just an act when he stopped Drummond from spacing that guy or insisting on Belters wearing uniforms. So it wasn't a big surprise that he would respond magnanimously when presented with the opportunity. Remember, they had earlier spoken of the unique power of the comm laser as it was designed for extrasolar communication, so this was foreshadowed. And by the way, Clarissa and Holden are being held in cattle pens. The Mormons intended to be transporting cattle. Very great insight, Kurt. I appreciate all the comments. And as always, we so appreciate all of your comments throughout the entire season. If you guys want to leave comments on this finale, please do so. They will be featured as well at a later date. But without further ado, let's check out the finale.
The series potential finale.
Yes.
What is Holden telling you to do?
He believes he can convince the station that we are not a threat.
The station killed thousands of us for no reason. We are not the threat here.
No, maybe Holden did.
We should talk in person.
So what happens if it decides we are?
I saw it turn Marini through a grenade into red mist. I'm guessing something like that, only, all of us.
So did Miller give you any idea how not to be red mist?
If we get the station not to consider us a threat, he can get it to stand down.
So how do we start looking like one?
When we overloaded the reactor on that skiff, we taught the station that our ships are fusion bombs.
Nothing you're doing here matters.
Right, you just putting blankets on people.
Unless we can convince a whole lot of people to do something they're not going to want to do, everybody's going to die.
See her face? I can't get with her face. I don't know if... she's supposed to be genuinely concerned right there, so I get that part.
You just can't stand her face.
I can stand it, I don't understand it.
No one know where they go.
Find out.
Me on it, boss man. You can count on me.
I love it.
They like work lovers though, because they really haven't had time to live. It's just been back-to-back drama while they've been together.
Oh, so nobody else can get up there?
I'm not going to let anyone hurt you.
I love him so much. He's just like...
Yeah. I will guard this fucking door. Don't you worry.
Like, that's exactly how he was about Pratt. He was like, I will not let anyone fuck with you.
I will murder everybody that comes through here.
Like, if you have a pure soul, I'm protecting the fuck out of you, period.
You'll have time to debate.
Mutiny.
If there a chance, I say we try.
We're not gonna die yet.
Oh my god. Okay.
No mutiny.
Alright, Ashford just...
No mutiny. Alright, you being crazy now.
We are running out of time, people. If we delay, we lose our chance to end this threat against all of our families, against all of our homes.
Look how he just...
We know what we must do.
That is dramatic.
Now, does anyone else wish to debate with me?
This is Gunnery Sergeant Roberta Draper, Martian Marine Corps.
Roberta.
I am ordering
Bobby,
the station broadcast.
Bobby.
Put down your weapons and come out with your hands
It's
raised.
me, Bobby.
Bobby?
Alex?
Alex?
Man. Shit.
I want full control of the comm laser at my station, okay?
Yeah, boss man.
Okay, maybe she finna help for the good, baby.
remove the restraint. Would it help you concentrate better?
She gonna bite that fucking tooth, ain't she?
I don't care that she's your friend. If she tries to stop us, I'm putting her down.
Understood. And he's dead ass serious, man.
He's not kidding.
He's not fucking around.
There's no jokes here.
No.
Take him out!
No fucking.
Stand down!
She's fighting her own people, babe.
Yeah.
Don't shoot.
I'm gonna break it down.
Did she get shot?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna blow herself up.
I'm sorry I tried to kill you.
I'm sorry. I tried to.
Don't Naomi, I said that.
She's gonna kill herself.
What's going on? Mama!
Shouldn't we at least try?
Right. Like, it doesn't hurt us to turn it off.
Yeah, we can turn it back on, goddamn. Now, when he not telling him how long we need to have it off for, that would be my question.
Oh! Turn the bombs off! You know that was Naomi. Like, fuck that girl.
Mama! Mama! Please tell me I didn't hit you too. Now I know I don't need to carry a gun.
Oh, she saved her!
She did.
Are you okay?
I am not okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here because my face hurts, my back's still broken.
Spine.
I almost just blew myself up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just chill here now. You guys got it.
Shoot up.
Here she goes. What, there's holes so they can get out now?
Oh, she ain't dead either. Well, she's probably about that.
Yes, it worked.
We can leave now. Oh, you guys are not a threat. Okay, cool. You can leave. We didn't know. We was just waiting for you
I mean, you
guys to figure it
guys,
out.
one threw a grenade inside
Yeah.
here, then you threw a nuclear bomb, so, you know.
It was a little crazy.
You haven't been straight with me, Miller. There's something you're not telling me. Oh, really? After all the pain and death, you just flip a switch and we're free to go. Just like that.
She didn't die, babe. I missed you. Whoop, nigga, all blew by now.
1,300 habitable systems on the other side of those rings. You know we're gonna go.
Right.
We won't be able to resist. It's gonna be another blood-soaked gold rush.
You know we gotta go.
Am I scared? What could have killed them? That's what I'd like to know. Gonna need a ride.
Did it just leave? His body?
No, I think he's about to go to another place.
Alright. Season finale of Expanse. Man. That was a great episode.
That was such a great episode. All the feels.
Yeah.
All the feels. Like, between... There's just so many highlights of this episode.
They got a lot to explore.
I love,
Really
again,
bring it back.
having Anna tied to Amos in this episode, too. And their...
What, relationship?
yeah, that's interactions.
Yeah.
Yes, their interactions this episode, too. I just feel like... I just like it. And then to me, it's very similar, again, like I said before, Amos's Prax's relationship. Like, he's just like, I will not let anything happen to you because, like, you're a pure soul. I'm going to save your life.
And another thing, look, the whole cast that survived, they should definitely come back for season 4 because everybody was good and everybody is needed.
And now it's like super tight-knit family. Like, it solidified the family in this episode.
Everybody.
Like, it's been bringing everything together, but even with Drummer now, like, being on Holden's side, too.
Yep.
The whole Drummer part with, like, we thought she was going to sacrifice herself. So I had all the freaking goosebumps. I was like, I'm ready to cry. I'm ready. And then with Naomi coming in the clutch and saving her but she didn't know she was going to save her because she was worried that she took her out too. I just thought that was so great. And
I like Miles' daughter saving the day at the end.
Clarissa.
She's still alive, so she can come back too. Bobby back. She coming back. I mean, cool. I'm glad everybody made it out that was supposed to make it out. But yeah, so I guess the next mystery is going to be, how did the builders of the ring become extinct?
Yeah, so I thought that was, I love the visual of seeing Holden on that planet looking at all the rings. Like, and I love the way they did that, the sequence where he's like standing there and then all of a sudden it opened up to that. I just thought that was a great visual. There's a lot of great visuals for this episode. But I'm super intrigued because to me, if this was a series finale, I'd be pissed. Because I'm like, now, and I love the fact that even, guy with the hat, what's his name?
Joe, Jay, you know. Yeah,
but anyways, and he's like, I need a ride again too, so he wants to come along with him because he wants ultimately the next mystery to solve is this big mystery. So I thought that was super, super great too.
How did that whole civilization get going?
Which is terrifying because who took them out?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I thought this was one of my favorite episodes. I had all the feels, all the emotional ties. I even like it at the end where Drummer and Ashford, because like Ashford was being super dramatic this episode, but I thought Anna expressed it in the best way possible. Like, we all think we're doing the right thing. So at the end of this, we need to all try to understand why they thought their right thing was the right thing. And I feel like that was shown in the way that Drummer brought like the champagne bottles with Ashford, like let's have a drink together. We were both trying to do the best thing. None of us were trying to do anything harm to each other. We were trying to make the best decision.
But he was not listening to reason at all. So, I mean, I'm glad he didn't shoot the laser over there because it would have been done.
Yeah, but it was a great season finale. I'm super excited that we have a season 4 and a potential season 5. And thank you guys for all the support and all the comments and helping us provide that insight and helping us realize the things we may have missed. Super appreciative. It made the journey that much more enjoyable.
And
you guys are the best, and we'll see you guys on the flip side for season 4.
Until next time, people. Peace.
John vibe in the air, let's go! I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the hardest dude in the club right now. She got the VIP locked down, cause she the baddest chick in the club right now.
I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the baddest chick in the club right now. He got the VIP locked down, cause he the hottest dude in the club right now.
Look, I'm on the guest list, walking past